is Linda Gray. I've been a member of Trails of Thread Quilt Club since 1999. Quilting is a therapy. This quilt is the brand quilt that we make each year for the FFA alumni, and it's a money raiser so we can help support the FFA kids on their trips. You pay $35 to get your brand on the quilt, and then there are 48. You have a 1 in 48 chance to win the quilt. I have sewn since I was 12, 13 years old, mostly garment construction, and they started a quilt guild here, and I just decided I wanted to get involved. My kids were grown and gone, and I had spare time, and so it keeps us busy. The turquoise and brand quilt there I had made for my daughter, and shortly after I made it, she had a house fire, and it survived the fire. There were several quilts here that survived the fire, and so they're special. The maple leaves I made for my dad. There's a t-shirt quilt over there that I made for Laura Hill. She was the principal out at Straight School for many years, and I made that when she retired. It's this quilt around here. The shirt or the quilt here was made with Jerry Hill's shirts after he passed away. I made it for Laura, and the OSU quilt I made for my daughter. She graduated from Stillwater, and
you've actually made quite a few quilts. How many quilts have you made in your life?
Over 100. I like to make baby quilts. My granddaughter is a member of the cross-country team that has won state the last 2 years, and that's her quilt. My grandson wanted to do his room in dinosaurs.
Hello, I'm Tom Craker.
And I'm Sissy Craker.
And we're your hosts today for the Santa Fe Trail Daze Parade here in downtown Boise City.
Sponsored by Cimarron County Chamber of Commerce.
Right, and we want you to sit back and enjoy the parade. If you're here live, we know that you're going to find a lot of things to do. Just like last year, we had so many events going throughout the weekend.
There's the quilt show down at the Fair Barn.
And there is sales of different kinds. There's mud bog and all sorts of games to play, like post hole digging. That doesn't sound very fun to me, but somebody thinks it's fun. Horseshoes. Tomorrow morning there will be a community church service sponsored by the Cimarron County Ministerial Alliance. So there are a lot of events going today, and we hope that you will stick with us for the next little while we have our parade.
Also sponsored by
Parker Furniture, located Main Street in Boise City, has many selections to make your home enjoyable. They have bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture, as well as mattresses. They offer a wide variety of flooring options and install all their products. Their carpet cleaning service will have your carpet looking brand new. And listen, we bought furniture from them. We bought flooring and carpeting, and Steve and Kathy are just the greatest. Thanks for all you do.
Also sponsored by Red and Sons, your friendly local family-owned CarQuest dealer for all your automotive needs, from oil changes to irrigation motors. We've got you covered. Red and Sons Auto Repair and Parts, located at 600 East Main Street in Boise City.
They do most of our mechanic work. They are Johnny on the spot, too. They really take care of it. Making Memories Quilting Gift Shop with quilting supplies, machine quilting, handmade pottery, wood wick candles, diffusers and melts, Honey House soaps and lotions, homemade pies, cookies, hot rolls, and cinnamon rolls. Diana Swaggerty's the owner, 711 North Ellis in Boise City. You can call her at 580-517-1964. Welcome, everyone. This is Tom Craker,
This is Sissy Craker.
and we are live here at the annual Santa Fe Trails Day Parade.
Sponsored by the Sisters of Zeta Rose Sorority and the members of Cimarron County Chamber of Commerce.
Now, here at the first of the parade, it's always loud because emergency vehicles are cranked up. There's our sheriff, Leon, and he is.
Lights are flashing
him.
and sirens are blaring.
Yes, he's doing a great job. We appreciate him so much. Brand new jail we're getting, Sheriff's Department down there, So a lot of things going on in regard to our Sheriff's Department. Here come our Police Department, followed right up. We are so glad to have the great law enforcement we have here in Cimarron County and in the city of Boise City. Okay. Well, that is a lot of noise, and we have more to come.
Comes the United States flag along with the Oklahoma flag.
This might be the VFW. Yeah, I think it's the American Legion or the Veterans of Foreign War. I can't see the sign for sure which one it is. That's the
Veterans, VFW.
and they have the yes, you said the Oklahoma flag, and there's a POW flag there along with their local chapter flag, all right there beside the United States flag, and we're so pleased with them. He has risen. I don't know if there's a particular sponsor for that truck. I haven't seen that one. And across, someone's mounted. And the great thing about these parades is that people will just
All the children are gathering the candy that's been thrown at them. Or here comes Santa Fe Trail Days Queen.
well, they're looking everywhere but the camera. So stop right there. Yeah. Oh, they didn't get the message to stop in front of the caboose, did they? Oh, last year, though, you remember, Sissy, last year they were just blowing by in front of the caboose.
Black Mesa Queen.
Stop.
Hey,
We're trying to read your sign. Black Mesa Queen, Hayden Lavelle, and she's on that beautiful Model T, I guess it is. Wonderful old car. Jaston Cobb, Junior Miss Black Mesa.
2019. Here comes one of my favorite cars, Volkswagen Bug, Little Miss Black Mesa.
Jara Ogston.
Tiny Miss Black Mesa. Love these convertibles.
The red convertible there, yeah. Rizzoli Puebla.
Kennedy Grace, first
Maybach
runner-up.
Bank from the Bank of the Panhandle. Kennedy Grace is the first runner-up of the Tiny Miss.
Black Mesa pageant. Here comes the pink car.
Okay, a lot of sirens and things as you can tell. We've got children all over the place.
Here comes Pink Hills.
Now the Pink Hills is a nonprofit group dedicated to supporting the local individuals and families that are fighting cancer. And they're raising awareness in the Oklahoma Panhandle and the surrounding areas. The car is named Ruth, and Ruth's named after two ladies that battled cancer. She's carrying the signature of many, many important people, special people. She's from Oklahoma's Panhandle chapter in Guymon, Oklahoma. Thanks to them.
Many people's lives have been touched by cancer, and we appreciate that. Here's the Boise City Fire Department. Always love to see their trucks.
Boise City, just like many other volunteer fire departments, are dependent upon the people of the town, and
they really helped out with the fires last year.
they did. You don't realize it, but not just Boise City, but all of our fire departments in Cimarron County, when there is a range fire, if it's here in Cimarron County, if it's next door in Texas County, doesn't matter if it's in Oklahoma or whether or not it's Colorado, these guys all jump in, they work hard.
There's the water truck.
Another unit.
We appreciate them
We
putting their
appreciate all
lives on the
work that
line.
they're doing. Absolutely. Now, some of the fire and rescue vehicles you'll see today will also come from Keys and Boise City and Kenton all work
There's
together.
a little fire
firefighter
person.
there, right? She is right at the wheel of that,
She sure
that
is.
machine. Look at this wonderful old farm-old
Whoa,
tractor.
look at that.
I love that.
Kenton
There's
firefighters.
the Kenton Fire Department. Thanks, Kenton Fire Department. We appreciate you very much. That's from Wheelis.
Wheelis Fire
Wheelis is a little
Department.
community just west of us, about 25 miles west of Boise City. And they are also Wheelis and Mexoma.
Thank you for all you do. It's a dangerous job. Keys
There's our
Fire
Keys
Department.
people. Rescue 1 right there. And look at this big rig from Keys Fire Department.
They also helped with the fires last year. Here comes a Pirate Blue truck.
That must be, this with Pirate Blue, it's got to be from Keys, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's their brush pumper. That's much like the big yellow one that we have here in Boise City. Big units that get out there with their six-wheel drive.
There's no fire hydrants.
Yeah, yes, right. Fight those brush fires out there. When these planes catch on fire, it can destroy a lot of property, and they are between the fire and the people, bless their hearts.
More water trucks. Thank you.
Well, the fire department always lets you know when they're coming, don't they? They have a lot of sirens going
Here's
today.
Cimarron County EMS.
There we go. Our EMS. Thanks so much for the work you do for us. We appreciate it. To all our paramedics and our EMTs. And we just could not have good quality health, emergency health here without the
Here comes our
first
state
line
champs.
of defense there. All right, state champs.
Track.
You know, our girls track won first place this year.
Cross country.
Yes, cross country and the whole track.
State semifinals in basketball.
Everybody wave at us. There you are. Thanks so much.
Woohoo!
There's the coach throwing candy for me. I'll have to go and gather that up later. But we have Wildcat football here, Wildcat track,
Shooting,
Wildcat
volleyball.
basketball.
State runner-up in boys track.
Our girls went so far in basketball too, but yeah, that track, they just took it all.
Here
Here's
comes
our
our
Wildcat
beautiful bus.
Wonderful. There's
Hey,
Conrad Odell in his
Conrad.
beautiful Apache truck.
Love that
I
color.
think his mom painted it.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I heard. Yeah, she did a great job on that old truck. More work to do. Here we have Pee Wee baseball,
Softball.
softball.
Look at this old tractor.
Now, you would think, if you're from the city and you don't know anything about tractors, you would say, what in the world could you do with a little tractor like that? Well, let me tell you, many of the old 40-acre farms were built on these size of portable tractors.
Arthald Family Farms.
And, yes, that's an old farm all tractor, and, boy, is it a beauty. Look at that. Well, we had him stopped. I think he stalled out.
One of the sponsors for the parade today is State Farm Insurance Company, with Ralph Compton, the agent, and Diana Swaggerty is the office manager. Stop by Boise City State Farm for all your insurance needs.
We have our insurance through them, and Diana's always quick and ready to help take care of whatever we have going. Some more of our antique tractors coming through. Looks like we may have to get a push on that one. Stalled out on us. There's more of the Arthod family tractors there. And looks like they're going to. One of the things about live programming is that you never know when these kinds of things are going to happen.
Here comes the XIT from Dalhart.
The XIT rodeo and reunion.
Thank you.
And as you can see, their big rig there. I don't know. That is some kind of a pickup truck limousine, isn't it?
XIT does an annual picnic in Dalhart every year.
They sure do. They sure
Beautiful
do. They
horse.
put on a big one. And there's plenty more horses in this rodeo today.
Rodeo Queen, J.C. Brown.
The XIT, yes, J.C. Brown, sponsored by Fairchild Insurance Agency. I'm glad to have them come up for our parade today. And it looks like we've got a couple of little prince and princess in the parade from the
Pageants. Rodeo.
Yes, a rodeo has all sorts of pageants and everything. And our Boise City Farmers Co-op.
What would we do without our co-ops?
There we go. Oh, this co-op provides such a wonderful business front for our farming industry right here in town, and they are super at helping out. And there's a PTCI truck. We can't go without PTCI, who is
boys.
gladly sponsoring us today. There's the Scheller boys in the back end with their mom and throwing lots of good candy.
Woo-hoo.
Thanks, boys. Well, we couldn't put this on without PTCI's support to our community. Panhandle Telephone and Communications Incorporated, I tell you, they really help us out here, not just with telephones, but the great internet access that they have. You can stream your television service. If you're still on the cable, you're going to have to convert before long
Here's J&K
to the
Tires.
streaming, and they've got courses. PTCI constantly has the streaming courses that you can take. They come to all of the little small towns and put on these clinics. It's a really great thing.
Well, here's the class of 1969.
Oh, wow.
Boy, they look young.
1960, I was just a kid. All right. The
V-Bar, Strange Love Band tonight.
There's a $10 cover on that. I think that says you got to be 21 to go to that, though. You kids find something else to do. I think it's adult beverages there.
Ooh, all kinds of cars.
This is must be the car wash club, and they need to stop by my house. Yeah, check that beautiful Dodge out there.
Tom, in Boise City, we also have Kinley's Closet. Mitzi Brown is the owner. She's open in the evenings and during the week from 6:30 to 9, all day Friday and Saturday and Sunday afternoons. She carries a variety of women's and children's clothes, jewelry, homemade candy bars, caps, koozies, and much more. And guess what? She's going to be open immediately after the parade.
Kinley's Closet. That'd be a great place to go and shop today and spend some of your local money. Spend your money here in Boise City whenever you can, or in Keys, or any of our local towns here, anywhere in Cimarron County. Those county dollars go to the local things, such as our hospital and our infrastructure right here.
There's a Charger, nice and red.
Big Daytona on the side. Wow, those are great cars.
What kind of car is that, Tom?
That's an old El Camino.
All right. And here's the Pizza Hut with a slice of pizza in the back. We are the heart of the hut.
Well, I wish I could get these drivers to. There's the. I think I could stand there with a stop sign in front of some of them, and they are. But bless their hearts, they're watching for these children.
Yes,
I know what
that's
they're doing.
Uh-huh.
And we'd rather them run by a little quick in front of the caboose than to not be wary of the children. So we got good people here all looking out for one another. This community, this whole county cares about people. They're a people-oriented, small-town communities. What will we do?
Buy a chance to win a
Without
gator.
them.
All right.
Oh, I want one of those. Just put me one in for free. Go on. Go on now.
There's more gators.
Yeah, you missed your window.
Wow, look at this huge tractor. John Deere tractors, got the John Deere yellow and green.
Now, look at these things. You should be able to do your farming regardless of the weather in a rig like this. There's no excuse to go to the coffee shop during harvest. Now, look at that. Wow.
Here come our horses.
Who thinks of this stuff?
U.S. Army, Navy flags, and Marine. And a bicycle, a pink bicycle. She's doing a good job.
She sure is.
I don't know if I'd want to follow the horses, though.
Well, she's got a scoop and a broom behind her there. Though these are house trained, parade trained horses, evidently. And representing the Zeta row, there we have that's Jess Wilson's Jeep, I believe. And everybody look this way.
Boise City Fire Department truck number 3.
I guess
Looks like this may be the end of the parade.
it's the end of the parade here. Lastly, we just have a police vehicle letting the regular traffic come through now. I want to thank everyone for tuning in, and sis, thank you for being my co-host. I'm your co-host, and we really appreciate everything that our community offers for us.
It's been a fun parade. I always love parades.
Yes, there's a lot of activities going on today, so we encourage everyone to get around town. There's always something to do. And so for PTCI, the Zeta Rho sorority, the Chamber of Commerce, we want to thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next year. you.